little more.
Not a lot, a little bit. And you guys will need Desmos.
Desmos!
Yep, so let me grab Desmos real quick.
Luke luck likes a lake. Luke's duck likes a lake.
Enough,
Luke
Ryan.
luck licks lakes. Luck dust licks lakes.
I thought you had a
Being weird.
Take licks and lakes. Luke luck likes.
Alright,
luck
make sure you guys
takes
taking
licks
notes for your
and
notebook,
lakes,
Jake.
duck likes.
So we are still going over areas of the places.
That got me. I'm going to show you.
So, we're going to find the area of this trapezoid, and to help you remember, trapezoids are, I'll do it over here,
I know what it is.
0.5, what's a 0.5,
Looks like a
times
time
height,
travel.
times, oh, I did not get myself.
Times base 1 plus base 2.
Can I touch here? I really have to.
Why
Because I'll talk to you about it, but I have to talk to Carrie about it. Dude. Go Keith. Come on, dude.
Alright, so on this, we're going to find the area of this trapezoid. It looks a little different, that's okay. So, on this trapezoid, what am I missing if I'm going to find this area?
A height.
I'm missing my height, right? Base 1 I can say is 5. Base 2 I can say is 7. Fill those in. But I need my height in there. So to do that, we're going to have to think back a little while. And we are going to need to use, you guys remember SOHCAHTOA?
Yeah.
We're going to need to use SOHCAHTOA. So I've got this 60 degree angle right here, right? I am going to make a triangle right here by just kind of making my height line. And I'm going to find this height by using SOHCAHTOA. So I'm going to put my acronym here, SOHCAHTOA. Okay? So, I need at least one side on this little triangle right here before I can find my height. And to do that, I'm going to look at my bases. If this top base is 5, and this bottom base is 7, what's this little piece
2.
right here?
2.
It's 2, right? So, I am going to use this 2 as one of my things, and I'm going to call this H right there for my height. And we're going to use our trig functions, and if I have, let's see, I have an opposite, and then I have an adjacent, so I'm going to use tangent. I believe you are almost always using tangent today. Not 100% sure, but I'm like 90% sure it's only ever tangent today. So, we're going to set up our tangent problem. Tan of 60 equals opposite, which is H, over adjacent, which is 2, and we just need to go through and solve the thing. What?
Is this where we have to change the thing in Desmos?
Yeah, so we need to start by doing tan 60, right? So let me go to here to Desmos, click on the little wrench, and make sure it's in degrees. So I'm going to go tan 60, and I'm going to get 1.3. Just give me 2 decimals today, that's fine. Remember, if it's not this, make sure you are in degrees. If you get something weird, make sure you're in degrees. So 1.73 is tan 60.
Is that H?
Nope, that equals H over 2. Because remember, we just did tan 60. And then I gotta keep going. I gotta get rid of this divide by 2 by doing my opposite. Multiply by 2. So I'm gonna go back into Desmos. 1.73 times 2. And I get 3.46. 3.46 is my height. But, have I actually answered this question?
No.
Nope, all I did was find my height. So I'm going to plug my height in right here. 3.46. And I'm going to have to plug this problem into Desmos. I don't know why my 4 looks weird like that. So, to find my area, I'm going to have to actually plug this formula into Desmos. So, let me go back. 0.5 times 3.46 times parentheses 5 plus 7. And I find my area, 20.76. And what are my units on this one? Let's see, meters. Meters and square.
All that for that?
Yep, that's my final answer.
Alright.
So, you're gonna have to use sine, cosine, and mostly tangent. I think it's almost always tangent today. To find your height, and then you use your height to find the area.
Dude, that's hard.
It's not that bad.
It
It's not
is.
worse.
I thought Sokotoa was gone forever.
No, it's back. Actually,
I
it's
say
gonna come back
get
next
rid
week
of
too.
Sokotoa
What?
and all of his friends.
Alright, let's see. Alright, you guys want to do this one? Let's do this one together. So, then you guys will do the next one. Alright, so this problem is going to be really similar. But this time around, I got a 45-degree angle right here. And, alright, let's see. So, I've got my 0.5 times, I don't know my height. So, we're going to have to use our SOHCAHTOA again, and we're going to be using tangent. So, I'm going to go tan of 45. And it's going to equal, I'm going to call this right here H for height. And what's this little piece right here? So tan of 45 is going to equal opposite, which is H, over adjacent is 2. And we're going to go through and solve it. And tan of 45 is actually kind of nice, because it is just 1.
Nah.
Cool.
There are not very many that don't have decimals. There are not very many sine, cosines, or tangents that don't have decimals, but tangent of 45 is one of them. One of them. Because
Is it, are you supposed to be a joke at that?
Because it equals 1, and it's one of them.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, you're trying to make
Fun.
Okay.
Yeah, he was trying to make
He's
a
off.
pun,
Never mind.
but he failed.
I
So
tried.
hard.
I tried.
He tried. That's all
Okay.
that matters.
So tan of 45 is 1. It equals H over 2. I gotta multiply by 2 on both sides, and then I get 2 equals my H. But I'm not done, because I gotta plug that into my formula over here.
12.
So 0.5 times
12,
2 is
3,
1.
Done.
1 times, let's see, 5 plus 7 is 12. It's just 12.
Told you.
So it's going to equal 12, and I got to put my units.
M squared.
And don't forget your units.
This is actually fun
How?
until it gets difficult. Like when you
It's actually, this is half our lesson.
oh, this is only half?
Yeah,
So there's more to do?
not on trapezoids. The other ones will be about heights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those do not
Alright,
look
you
like
guys'
heights,
turn.
but
I want
yeah.
you to find the area of this trapezoid.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. And I'll give you a little hint. Call this part right here as H.
I did that last semester.
And Lark, what's this little piece right here doing?
10. 5. Sorry, I was looking at
Yeah.
those.
That little piece right there is going to be 5.
What?
So, find your height by using tangent, and then go from there and find your area.
How's that fucking be? Never mind.
20,
Yeah, yeah,
25. Yep.
Think about that.
Come on, Ryan. Just kidding.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention.
I know, man, it's lame.
Life is lame. That's the way you count. Count is how you put it, though.
She went to the funeral. She said just
Did I put 10 on?
Abby.
Abby.
Farrell. You know.
Point 7.
For
Yeah.
each?
For 10.
Oh, just for the time.
Yeah, just for the 10.
Give you another minute.
I'm just good for point 7.
I mean, I think there is pretty good. It's 2.5 by the way.
2.5.
3.5.
Oh, because yeah, it makes sense. It's 3.5 because 5 times 7, yeah, common sense.
Because it
No,
How old were we? We were young.
That's
Well, no,
super awkward.
it's
Come on. That's
We
not
were
fun.
young. We didn't
That doesn't make it better.
12.
Doesn't
We were like
We were
11.
When you delete it.
Super awkward.
Because that was for 10.
It was me.
We were little kids.
I thought it just was.
It was me, you, Chels.
That makes it
It was
weird.
just us 3.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
Alright,
Wasn't Dia there too?
let's get started. Mick, set up the problem for us for tangent.
10, 35
He was just us.
Yep.
is equal to H over 5.
Good times. Good
Okay.
times.
And then when we go through Chloe, what is our H?
3.5.
3.5. So h equals 3.5. Tyler, set up our area problem before we've solved everything.
Oh! Oh well.
So 0.5 times what?
3.5.
Okay,
You could take my N.
keep going.
Parentheses 20 plus.
Okay.
I did the question, I think I just got it wrong.
I don't know. What'd you get, Kylie?
I got 2.285.
You got what?
78.75.
Yeah, that sounds better.
35 times 5?
Wait, what?
Now let's double check.
35 times 5 does not
Emma.
equal. Mine didn't.
It's 3.5, not 35.
There is no, it says tan 3.5. I mean,
Yeah.
tan 35.
Yeah, right there. And it
Okay.
equals
Plug it in.
it equals 3.5 total. Are you sure you are in degrees?
No.
Check the little gear thingy.
Look at this.
Not gear, the wrench.
My radius of degree.
How? How did-
3.5.
How did you?
What did you get, Fuller?
Okay,
I got it. That's what I got.
10.
I think I need to.
There's your problem. You're not in degrees.
I still. That's not what the problem was.
I didn't get the 75.
This is a
Oh, we're in tan.
Don't tell me to speak in computer.
78.75.
We'd be pissed
I
if
know,
this
you just
computer
forgot
did
Okay,
the
I didn't.
Yeah, we get pissed.
I didn't. Maybe I did it wrong.
that. No. I get
Okay,
irritated.
so we get 78.75, but we're missing one thing. What are we missing, Joseph?
Centimeters.
Meters.
No.
Centimeters.
Centimeters.
I
What?
still got something weird.
Square.
Square.
Why squared again?
No, don't.
Not
That's outside of
kite!
parentheses. Not inside outside.
Jesus.
No.
That's a diamond, that's not a kite.
Oh, I guess it's alright.
I don't even know
It's a
anymore.
diamond, not a
I don't
kite.
know what you're doing.
This look, doesn't it look like a
Alright.
kite?
Hey, go back!
That?
Diamond is a kite.
All the other times you just
Oh,
draw, and
diamond's
now you just
totally
want to
not
go
kite.
fast.
I know what you mean,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, yeah.
But
thought
it's
we're
just
done.
an acronym, though.
Okay, I'll draw.
I'm just messing around.
No.
Yeah.
Take him, King, I dare you to.
See?
Take it, King. Take it. I know you want it.
Bang. Come down.
Oh.
How many questions did you have? What were they playing?
You know, every time I watch Gravity Falls now, I think of Mr. Golke.
You what?
Why?
It just reminds me of
And they
him
won't
now.
put like
Broke his fans. Because he's all into that weird stuff.
That's a good show.
It's alright.
It's the big.
Me and Major
show.
watch
Does
it.
it have 3 seasons or 2?
Just two.
Mr. Golke's like, there's just 2.
How did you not know?
What? For some reason I thought there
We
was
ready?
3.
I only remember
Ready?
one specific
What?
episode where she
You're a
was
little
trying to do
bird,
something
like kids
just
with
for
little
one.
toes, like attaching with freaking like.
Look
I like the episode when the
Yeah.
gnomes try to
Cat.
make her like it's just land.
The
Be their
queen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just watched that.
That's like the first
Or when
episode.
Alright,
That's so funny, that's the first
when
episode.
so we are also going to find the area of kites.
kites.
Diamond,
Have some kites.
diamond.
Okay, so to remind you, area of kites is 0.5 times diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. Oh, Joseph. Get him going. Get rid of it. Okay, so on this, I need to get my diagonals, right? So in this, sorry, this is a rhombus, not a kite. But same formula.
No, I'm
Okay,
done.
so
Nope,
in
nope.
this rhombus, if this piece right here is 2.5, so is this piece here, right?
Yep.
So diagonal 1, I'm going to say is 5. So 0.5 times 5 times. I need to find diagonal 2 though. Diagonal 2, I'm going to get from this up and down line right here. So I need to find this up and down line. And to do that, I have this over here, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Which means I've got a
Hypotenuse.
triangle that's going to look
We have
like
to use
this.
Sokotoa again, don't we?
No, A squared.
What?
A
You don't?
A squared?
So I got a triangle like this, right? And I need to find this right here. So I'm going to call P. And we're going to use Pythagorean theorem. So the longest side is C, right? I'm going to call this A.
I did not live in
Well, that's good stuff. I'm going to go 2.5 squared plus B squared equals 6.5 squared. And we're just going to go through Pythagorean theorem. You guys have done this a bunch, so I'm not too worried about it. We're going to have to use some Desmos on this because I can't.
What's the Pythagorean theorem?
2.5 squared is 6.25. 6.25 plus b squared equals 6.5 squared is 42.25.
Now minus both sides.
Yeah,
from
now we get a minus both
6.2.
sides.
Oh, that's what it is.
6 squared is going to equal 36. No, what is 36? Yeah. 2 5's going, yeah. And then we got to square root it. And we're going to get b equals 6. So this piece right here is 6. But is 6 my whole diagonal?
No.
12 it.
No. That is just this top half. So my bottom half is also 6. Put them together to make 12. So just like last time, we have to do a little bit more work to find a piece we're missing.
30 foot square.
So I'm going to go 0.5 times 5 times 12,
Yeah, it's not.
which is going to be 30.
Oh, it called it. Oh.
Yep. And let's see, I'm going to go feet. So when it comes to the trapezoids, the first shapes we did, you're going to use sine, cosine, or tangent, probably tangent. When it comes to the rhombuses, the rhombi,
Bye.
I'm gonna tell
Bye.
them. I don't want to go.
it's going to
physical
be
like this.
Pythagorean theorem.
What about it? I'm trying to beat people.
All right. Oh, sorry. Everybody got this? You got this, Larry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just checking. It was too fast last time.
Oh, wait. Kidding.
Too bad.
Kidding, I was kidding.
Okay, so we're gonna keep going. We're gonna find the area of this rhombus. So I need 0.5 times diagonal one is gonna be easy because I have 3. That means this is 3, which makes diagonal one 6.
Oh yeah.
But diagonal 2 is kind of annoying. So I'm gonna make a triangle here with the sides I know, and we're gonna use Pythagorean theorem. So I'm gonna call this, I'm gonna call it b. I'm gonna go 3 squared plus b squared equals 5 squared. And we just gotta go through and solve it. 3 squared is 9, plus b squared is 25.
16 here, 16.
And we got a minus 9 on both sides. I get b squared equals
When square root
16.
of 16 be 3. It's gonna
What?
be decimal. It's gonna be 4. Oh, it's close. Oh, it's close. That's all that
Alright,
matters.
so I find out b is 4. But I gotta get the whole diagonal right.
12.
12.
Oh, 8.
8. I'm just sitting here. I'm not paying attention.
You can tell. Alright, so the whole thing is gonna be 8, so I'm gonna go times 8. And now I can actually find my area. So 0.5 times
Oh,
6
right.
is 3,
24
2 times 8 is
inch
24.
squared.
And up here, because I'm bad at these, all measurements are in
Inches.
Yeah.
Wait, okay.
Oh, that felt good.
It's on fire when I made this. Tangents also one. Okay. Everybody got it? You got it right?
Yeah, I'm just doing others.
Alright, your guys' turn. Unless you want to do another one together.
No.
Want to do another one together?
Sure, man. Just kidding. I don't care.
Alright, you guys do this one. Yeah, you guys do this one then. On your own. Last day in class problem. We're almost done.
64. Dang. It is 64. B squared.
Oh my gosh, why am I even doing
4, 4. What's my We're not at 10. Oh,
8.94.
Nothing.
oh, it's just 9.
During the lesson.
8.94.
What headphone?
8.94.
Or 8.9. Yeah, so many ways you could put it.
I was going
Like you actually put up 0.5.
No, they had like this.
0.94.
They have like,
I already forgot what
This
the
one.
one
Yeah, 8.94, 4, 2, 7, 1, 9, 1,
what they did. So
so I went.
I probably did get the same. Yeah, I probably got the same.
Brushed my teeth right after I came back.
We'll give you another minute and a half, then we'll get going.
Oh, you just press
Go over this one together?
Yeah, then push the number. I did that.
64.
Thanks, man.
You call me Ian?
Thanks, man.
Oh, you said thanks, Ian.
Yeah, I got 71.52.
Oh, I tell you now, turn down, homie. Call me.
Did X equals 8.9, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Maybe. Solid maybe.
4, 8.94.
8.
Or you could put 8.9. Either way.
Yeah, 8.9.
Shut up, Ryan.
So, what's up with that foul language?
Snatch it, I dare you.
Nothing will happen. 'Cause-
I like charging it.
Huh?
What's up with that attitude?
Mr. Blakey, I can't do this.
Wait, what?
I keep messing up.
Oh, exit ticket. Oh, okay. I
8.9.
just noticed
But my
that.
phone's at
Exit ticket.
69.
Because I already charged it today, so I've had it charged.
That's fine.
30 seconds, then we're going over it together.
Don't break it.
7.5
Try not
to
to, but I can guarantee
7.
that.
Good.
You're interrupting my learning abilities.
How?
You couldn't even hear me.
I was hearing you.
Now that right ear. Alright, Chloe, how do we start?
I can't even really hear it in my right ear.
How do we start, Chloe?
I'm not even done yet.
Well, that's why you started us off.
You'll have to wait then.
Just start us off. What's the first thing we gotta do?
Okay. What?
You ready?
Not yet.
You're getting away.
You didn't quite find it. Are we supposed to?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you scared me. It's like, oh, I was thinking.
27.
27.
Yeah. What'd you get?
You got 142.4.
What? For
142.4?
I didn't get that. Make up.
for foot? Like
Let's go over it as soon as Chloe. I don't think she even started.
Oh, are you talking like the one?
Alright, Chloe, what'd you do first?
Oh, yeah.
You don't even have to tell me like everything you got. Just tell me
Oh,
what you did
whoops! I
first.
almost got the foot square.
Oh, okay.
Bless you.
What?
What'd you do first?
Wrote down the equation.
Which is?
What'd you get for the next one, Ryan?
Truthfully, I hope
0.5
my
times
son's not
16 times.
I got for the exit
Okay.
ticket.
So we're gonna go
27.
0.5 times 16, right? But we gotta find our diagonal 2. Actually, I think we're around that. Ryan, how do I find diagonal 2?
Don't you 8 squared times b squared equals 12 squared
Plus b squared.
plus b squared?
Yeah.
Why did I put time?
I don't know.
But either way, it still get the same.
Quanta,
answer.
what's 8 squared?
Times.
What's our 8 squared?
8 times 8.
Yeah.
64.
What? 64 plus, and then quanta, what's 12 squared? I hear you say it. Use your words.
144.
Alright, Tiana, what are we gonna do next? Why do you use your paper? Like,
I don't know.
Subtract 54.
yeah. Can we get b squared equals what?
I do.
Gonna equal 80. And then b is gonna equal what, Lark?
8.9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8.9, alright,
Yeah,
which
drop
means
that beat.
diagonal
4,
2 is
8.94.
what, Mick? 17.8. So that's my, sorry, diagonal 2, I guess.
Did you mess up
17.8.
somewhere? That's why you
Alright,
were
we
doing
plug
it?
the whole thing in, and what do you get, Chloe?
142.4 feet squared.
Yeah.
What?
142.4 feet.
I got 71.56 feet
Yeah,
squared.
42.4 feet.
I got
Um,
143.
I got 71.
I got,
okay, if you got close to 142, it means you rounded differently.
I got 71.2.
Oh, because I put degrees on. That's what it says.
I got
I
exactly
put degrees on.
142.4.
No, you're right.
There
So when we just got
I didn't round any other
If you got 71, you either did 0.25 accidentally or somehow that's like half of what we need.
What do you mean 0.25? Come here, come look at this.
Like if you got 71.2, I don't know what you did.
Come look at this. You'll see when you come over here and look at this.
That's fine. You're close enough. You just rounded differently.
You sound like a man. Hmm.
My pen is stuck.
I have no idea what I got.
I'm being so calm about it.
But we're not on the
My
exit.
pen is
Yeah, I already
stuck.
done anything.
We're on this one.
I know.
Why
I'm
is
just
it
showing you
stuck
that
in here
one.
in the first
Okay.
place?
That's what I was talking
How
about.
the hell did you get 17.8?
Look at this, Mr. Gold.
89.5. Oh, you forgot that. Oh, I forgot to. Remember, that's just half of it.
Huh?
Okay, if you got 71, I see what happened. If you got the 71, what you forgot to do was this 8.9 is just this piece right there. We also need this piece. So you forgot to
Oh,
add them
yeah, add them
together.
together.
That's what happened.
Oh.
That's what happened. So you add them together, and that's how we got 17.8.
I was wondering.
9.4.
All right, easy mistake.
17.88.
All right, that's it. Do your exit ticket if you haven't started it yet. I'll turn on Scribe, and I'll put your homework on Google Classrooms.
Now we have to redo the other one now.